Hey, Lily. Okay guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I have something a little new to show you. So I just met up with a local dealer and I got set up with some new food plot bags. I've got some seed mix and then I've got some mineral mix here, and then we just have a premium wildlife feed that I'm excited to use. You guys have seen us do plots in the past year or so. We've put out a ton of corn down at the farm and then the other farm, and here at the house we have a feeder, so we've been using that. So we just usually use corn. That's what we do. We get it from a local farmer and that's how we feed the deer, lure them in. This year we really want to focus on the overall health of the deer and actually give the deer something good to eat instead of just corn. So I'm really excited to use these seed mixtures here. I think that they'll be pretty beneficial to the deer, especially down at the in-laws farm. I really want to see if we can get a food plot out down there, just because I feel like this year that's mainly where I'm going to be hunting, or plan to at least. So I'm going to try and do that. We have one for spring and then we have one for fall also that we're going to keep it going year round. So we're going to check them out, and thanks to Foggy Buck Outdoors, those guys, we actually met them at the Dixie Deer Classic in Raleigh this past year and got connected, and they're super guys and they've been very educational and helpful as far as I use this stuff and what to do necessarily. So they're pretty passionate about it and we definitely respect that. So we're definitely gonna give it a shot this year and try this stuff out and let you know how it works. Okay, so I just got this new camera in yesterday and I actually ripped the label off so it'd be easier to show it to you guys, but I wanted to unbox it for the first time with y'all here on YouTube just so that we can see it together. And the last camera that I reviewed, I didn't do this, but I figured I would do it this time, and I definitely want to show comparisons between the two cameras. For right now, we're gonna feature this camera as we did the last one, just so that you guys can have some options, and there's different varieties out there. There's so many different cameras out there that you guys know this. You probably have the brand that you love and trust, but there's always new brands out there to try. And so this one is a little different than the last one I showed you guys. This is actually a solar powered camera. So let's go ahead and unbox it together. Definitely bubble wrapped this up. So I'm just opening this as you guys are also seeing it. So I don't know what anything is until I open it, and even after that I may not know what I'm looking at. But it's actually, I don't know what this is. Hold on guys. This might be, oh, it's a shirt. I didn't realize I was gonna be getting some apparel, but I guess so. Very nice. So if you haven't heard of this brand, this is VOOPEAK is how you say that. And cool. Got a hunting shirt. That's really cool. Like the dry fit shirts. These are awesome for like early season. These are really good shirts for that. I also got a hat. Cool. Got a hat. Nice, very nice. I was not expecting that, but anyways, thank you to VOOPEAK. So this is a 4G solar power camera, and this has starlight night vision. This is the TC27. This is what it looks like right out of the package. Since I have got the camera down at the bow stand down at the farm, you guys have seen that in previous videos. Since I had that one down there, I decided that I was gonna try to put this one on the other side of the farm, and maybe we can catch some turkeys on camera. I don't know. We generally know where they go because it's always the same spot. I've been deer hunting on the other side of the farm for years, and I always see turkey over there, and so I figured why not put a camera up over there, because we have not yet detected any turkeys on the camera that we've got up under the bow stand. So I always struggle with this the most. If you're anything like me, this is how I open donut boxes too. Solar panel here that it comes with. This is what it looks like. Looks like a little robot. Continuing this review on into another day. So I already opened this box, showed you guys the camera, all that jazz, the solar panel that you mount onto the tree. Came with a memory card. It's really crazy looking. It kind of reminds me of an owl. It's really different than any camera that I've used thus far. But okay, so this is what it looks like, and it's got the swivel, and then it's got kind of like a gimbal situation to where it moves up and down, so it's really gonna track whatever's moving and it's gonna kind of follow it. There is a QR code. There's a QR code on this camera so that you just scan it with, sorry, Hunter's calling me. All right, guys, I'm literally trying to get my life organized, and I have not been on here, but I'm filming today, and I'm finishing putting this camera together. Finally, I'm having a little bit of time where I can do this, and I wanted to go ahead and get it up for y'all. I actually cannot get this connected to my phone for some reason. The QR code on here is not working. Not to say that that won't work for you, but for some reason it's not, so I've been having to email back and forth and figure out what's going on. But I'm probably gonna go ahead and put it on the tree and then just do it here at the house, and then whenever we get that worked out, I'll just go ahead and scan the QR code whenever that's figured out after it's on the tree, and then we can do the whole shebang. So this is not the most professional review ever, whatever, but this is just literally my experience so far. So I'm just putting this together and trying to figure out exactly how it goes. It adjusts. I see. It adjusts this back part bevel so you can adjust the panel. Let's see. Let's get it on here. It's been a year, you guys. 2025 has been a year. Lots and lots and lots of roadblocks, I feel like. But we're trying. I'm really trying, and I want to get so much out for you guys, but we've literally not had the time or the energy to do anything. So it's just been very difficult, but hopefully we can change all of that. And I don't know what I'm doing, and we can get it together because I do not have it together. Okay, so this piece attaches to the top here, and you want to screw it on, and then you just take the panel and it fits in those little grooves there. You just twist it and it clicks. So it's on there. All right, so here's what we got so far. So I was wondering if you had to charge any of this. Guys, I'm so bad at reading directions. I kind of just do what I want and then I regret it because I can't figure something out. But I think that hit the reset button again, and I've continually tried to connect this through the app, but nothing. So I have no clue. I literally have no clue. I can't get a link to pop up, so we'll put it on the tree and give it a whirl later, I guess. Okay, so after not being able to figure this out, I finally flipped through the instructional book and I found this QR code on the last page here. So I did that and this popped up. So I'm just gonna download the app and see if we can get this camera connected. So now that we've got it going, we're just gonna do the setup thing, you know, where you gotta click all of those instructional things. Then you wanna add device.
Enter the camera name and address. Using default name and address can go to the next step directly. First use.
see, it's working. Now we can go put it on the tree. Next step, we gotta go find a tree out here to set this bad boy up. Okay, so we've got one camera over there by the deer feeder. I kind of want to put one a little bit more in depth here into the woods in a different location, so I'm not quite sure where I want to go. Alright, it's starting to rain, so I'm gonna try and get this camera up. Decided to put this tree here because we have the other one right here, and you see where the tree broke off, like the top of the tree broke off, and so luckily it's on the bottom half of the tree and it didn't go anywhere. But I kind of want to still get the angle of the deer feeder over here, and just compare this camera between that camera, and then I may just go ahead, I might leave the other camera down at the farm, I'm not really sure, but we're gonna compare all the cameras together. We've got 3 cameras up. This one is just an old camera that we got from someone, I can't even remember who, and then we're gonna put the VOOPEAK up right here, and then the other camera will be, like I said, down at the farm, checking on the bow stand. So yeah. Okay, so this is the image we're looking at right now. It's just me. Hi. So far so good. Sound works really good. Got camera here, microphone, you can actually talk to the camera. So this would make a very good home security camera in my opinion. So far it's pretty cool. You just click on the video, and down here you can scroll and find all of your recent footage. So that's simple enough. You can also hit the microphone here. Oh, I'm too close. I'm too close. So with this camera, you see where the lens is right there, and then we've also got a dual source light. You've got a sensor light, you've got the mic, and then you've got the indicator light, which is flickering right at this moment. Alright guys, so here we are, the solar panel camera. I actually put this up by 2 screws, which probably not that stable, but it does come with a strap if you want to strap it up and make sure that it's secure. But yeah, we're gonna see how this works for a little bit, test it out. I'm sure you guys will see some deer on the camera, see my dog, kids, all kinds of stuff. So I'm definitely gonna report back and show y'all all the stuff that we see. But yeah, it's up and ready to go. Just make sure that the solar panel is connected to the camera. I just stuck the wiring on top here to kind of hide it a little bit, but I'm sure there's ways that you could easily tie this to the tree just so it's secure. Okay, one other thing that we've got to do is get a battery for the deer feeder, because this has not worked in a hot minute, so we got to do that. And I'll probably just pour out a bag of some of that feed out here tonight or something, maybe see what comes out. Honestly guys, there has been 0 turkey hunting so far. I don't know, I guess it's just because I'm not an avid turkey hunter that I have a hard time planning out this time of year, because I'm more of a fisher this time of year. I like to be out fishing and stuff, and I really did want to get out turkey hunting, and there's still time, so I really want to be able to do that at some point. But life has just been so, I guess, not chaotic, but just like we're in a time period where things are weird and we're just not sure where we're supposed to be, I guess, in life. And But we're going with the flow, and I appreciate all you guys continuing to tune in, because I love doing YouTube, and I love just filming life and the outdoors and stuff. And so you know, I'm always gonna try to continue to get videos out and do this kind of thing, but it's just been a wreck of a year, you guys. It's just been a wreck of a year. But if you have any questions, just make sure you leave them in the comment section down below. I'll definitely leave all the description of the camera and the links in the description box, so if you want to check out this camera, you can. So far, I'm actually liking this camera better than the previous camera that I reviewed. Just from hooking it up and seeing the footage and stuff, it seems to be a lot better quality. So that's why I like to do these different kinds of reviews. I'm not tied to anything, because you want options and you want to know what's good, what's not good. So Lele, 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 Lele.